This is day 473 of Zohar Pshat, and we're on Daf Nun Vav on base, the third to last line in the first paragraph. Kodesh Baruch Hu waited for them the entire time, that perhaps they do tshuva. The even Zakoin, and as long as the righteous people are alive, Yered Musushav Chanoch Kaimin Ba'alma. We know that the flood came 7 days after the death of Musushav, after the days of Shiva was over. Came Mistalkum Alma. Well, once they were removed from the world, Kedain Anchis Kuchabrichu Dina Alayu, then the Kodesh Baruch Hu brought down the punishment upon them, Bisavidu, and they were lost. Kedain Amar Veimachu Mina Oretz. It's interesting that Yimach says the Nitzutze Zohar is Rashi Tevos Yered Misushel Chanoch. So as long as they were alive, people were not destroyed. Once their protection was gone, that was it. So we're talking about now Chanoch, next paragraph. Chanoch walked with Kodesh Baruch Hu and is no longer here because Kodesh Baruch Hu took him. Yossi Pasach, Rabbi Yossi opening to understanding this pasuk from Shir Shirim. Ad Shamech Sibo, while the king was in his party. Nerdi Nasan Mecho, my fragrance lost its, my spices lost their fragrance. Kai Kra Itmar, this pasuk is stated. But Tachazeh becomes say, Kar Archoy de Kuchabrichu, B'Shaita Barnash is Dabek Bay. This, and I think the word Avon means not here, however, but indeed, Tam Chacham. When his pathways are the pathways of Kodesh Baruch Hu, B'Shaita is Barnash is Dabek Bay, when a person, I'm sorry, Tam Chacham. Avtach come see him. I said that before correctly. This pathway of Kodesh Baruch Hu. B'Shaita is Barnash is Dabek Bay, when a person connects to him, and he bestows his dwelling upon that person. He knows eventually that fragrance is going to go away. He comes and collects that good fragrance for him, and he removes it from the world. They'll see while we're still together. Kodesh Baruch is together with this person in the Mesiba, in there, so to speak, party together. The fragrance, the spices gave off their fragrance. Now, it's the way he's explaining it. Ad Shemelech, the Kodesh Baruch. Why the king? That's Kodesh Baruch Hu. He's partying, so to speak, with that person who is connected to him. Who's going its pathways. These are his good deeds. The begin alma. So the word he's going to be removed from the world until before the time comes. In other words, before because Baruch takes account that he's going to go off the derech and takes before it. So the way he's interpreting the pasuk, means while we're together, the fragrance is still being emitted from the spices. Not like Mar Shabbos, where it says that while Am Yisrael Kodesh Baruch Hu at Har Sinai, their fragrance fled because they committed the Chet. But while they are together connected, the fragrance is still being emitted. It's still no saying reach. So that's the time when Kodesh Baruch Hu sees, okay, we have to take this tzaddik early in order to prevent this later developments which are negative, right? To be over the time of the bay to be kinoni stark me'ama ad lo matazimle. V'ado hava shlomo malka amar. There are this Shlomo Mel said yesh hevel shenasa al horetz. There is this hevel, this is vanity, which happens on the earth. She's tzaddikim v'gomer. Yet tzaddikim shemash magilin k'maser Rishayim. The tzaddikim upon who are treated like Rishayim. In other words, they're taken early. Rishayim should be taken early, not tzaddikim. So why are they taken early? Kamado kimna, like we said, beginning of the tavi, because they're good. Kuchabrichu salik lamyalma. Begin the layasrichu, so they shouldn't go bad. Migo richimusabu misalik lahon. And out of mercy for them, Kodesh Baruch takes them early. Ad lo matazimnayu, before the time would come when they would be no longer so fragrant anymore. Vavid budin, and he does judgment against them in order that they should not be go off the derech. the Zohar cross references a Gemara and Chagiga and Rav Kimati Rabbi. I don't know this is Rabbi Yochanan Haikra Bachi. Okay, because that's what has to happen in order to save people from going off. It's a Midas Rachamim. Like by Ben Samar is taken out early, not that, or she knew worse bears. He had the tiger saying it early, so he shouldn't come to go off his high. The Yeshua Shemagil come out said tzaddikim. On the other hand, the Rishonim who seem to be like tzaddikim. Kashmichu Orechon Yomin. Kashmir gives them length of days. Vorech Rugzei Behu. And all he doesn't extend his anger towards them. As we have said, Elam begins lo yisuchun. These, in order they shouldn't go off the derech, they're taken early. Elam begins lo hajru gabei. The Rishonim for one of two reasons: either they should tshuva, or begin the yifuk minaya bani mali, but they should have children who are good for the world. So the basically the Rebbe explains this. It's basically per translate, but we'll see it anyway. Tzaddikim should make zmanam kadei shemusu b'shem tov, boch b'shem tovim. They should die with a good name while they're still righteous. And he doesn't wait that they lest they sin. He leaves them live in order they should tshuva, or that they should have good children. That is not mentioned here, that there should be Hatzolah for Am Yisrael. But maybe he gets some other source. Maybe later on. I don't see it, but maybe we'll come to it tomorrow. But anyway, it's interesting that the Zohar does not give the reason the Gemara gives, which is that to give them their schar olam hazeh, because that would not be Rachmanas on the Rishonim, I guess. So the Zohar emphasizes that the possibilities which are good for the Rishonim to live a long life, either that they'll do tshuva, although they might not in the end, but at least give them the opportunity, or because they'll have children who then, of course, will be taking them themselves, because they'll be good people and they'll be tikkun for the Rishonim who gave birth to tzaddikim who flourished nevertheless. Okay, so we'll stop here, I think, for today.